competitors? Who are they? People doing the same thing? What's the story there?
So I would say, if I focus on the water solutions business, of course there's competitors. The market, the water market is very, very fragmented. If you look at it in a little bit more detail, you see a lot of integrators. So a lot of companies are effectively integrating existing solutions into different flow sheets, as you call it. But basically you build a plant and you have some existing solutions. Also, a lot of the water market is still relatively standard. So it's relatively standard biological treatment for municipal, for example. It's relatively standard desalination. So the number of companies that are in this market that truly provide innovative solutions, that are basically willing and able to get in and provide something different to what's out there, there are very few of them. So we're one of them. So in that sense, they always ask me, who do you compete with? It's very hard for me to point to 2 or 3 competitors, because for the project we've won around the world, we never see a competitor twice. And that's just because we have a relatively unique solution. That would be different if we would be an integrator of standard membranes. You, in Australia, say, focused on that, you would see relatively standard competitors. But because we go for the relatively advanced treatment, so we really look at places where you need full recycling, or where you want to completely eliminate secondary waste, or when you go to really, really clean effluent water. In those cases, you are in a more advanced area, and we're around the world, so see different competitors in different cases. Our biggest obstacle is almost always the customer. The customer and the engineering firm, if there's an engineering firm next to it, that needs to look at us and say, we see the benefits and we think they're so large that we would like to work with you, instead of the more sort of standard solution that's out there. And sometimes that's just because our cost is much lower, but sometimes is it because what we do is really unique and they really need something different from what's